G'day everybody, welcome back to our playthrough of Starfield. Hope you guys are doing well. We are hanging out here in Cydonia on the planet Mars, and in the previous episode we had just been completing a few different activities from various folks of Cydonia, and one of the last things that we did in the previous episode was have a chat to this little girl who seemed to be quite bored, and she's asked us to help her out with posting these drawings that she's done of space frogs. So we will help her out with that, and apparently by putting up these drawings we should be helping cheer up some of these folks in Cydonia. For some reason Cydonia seems to be a bit of a depressing and sad place. A lot of people really don't want to be living here. It's just where the money has taken them, I suppose. So yeah, we'll help out Renee and we'll help out Cydonia. We also have another person here to speak to later on. His name is Trevor, and we'll definitely check out what Trevor wants from us. Let's go through here first. And I do believe I saw Trevor walk into the Cydonia Central Hub before, so with any luck we might actually bump into Trevor while we're trying to do this work for Renee. But, anyway, let's make our way. Alright, so we've got 6 posters, and I guess we have potentially 6 locations. I do only see 5 here actually. I'm not entirely sure if we have a choice of where to leave some of the posters, or if there's just a set number of places we can leave them at. But anyway, one of them's gonna go here, so a good spot for a space frog drawing. Yes. Okay, yeah. That's kind of cute actually. Apparently she's never seen a real frog before, but I think she's got the main features and the right spirit in mind. Alright. Apparently we could go in here and post one in there, potentially. Anyway, let's get one up right in front of the entrance here. Very good, very good. I like that one. And one in the bar?
I sure hope this hearing loss isn't permanent.
Maybe not. Maybe not in the bar. Oh, actually, in the bar's bathroom. Okay, well, I'm not entirely sure why you would want to put it in the bathroom, but anyway.
Many people think psychology is
next spot is... well, we apparently have to go through there. But there is another spot down here. Oh, okay, we've got to take the elevator somewhere. Why don't we go through this room first?
the miners have a secret.
And this is basically where all of the condos are, right? One there. That's a nice one.
I have a pen pal in New Atlantis. We've never met in person, but she's still one of my best friends.
Very good. And yeah, I suppose maybe we just have to work our way back to the elevator and take that. And hopefully we'll find the spot for it. Wait a sec. It's telling us to go back down. There we go. Alright, 6 posters posted. And now we just need to have a chat with Renee about completing the work. But I think before we do that, maybe we can go and find Trevor and see what's up. Right, this fellow.
You got the look of a miner about you. Maybe when the new contracts finally open up, you'll give it a go. Welcome, welcome. Nice to meet you. Name's Trevor, mining director for the Deimos mining project here in scenic underground Sidonia. I could spare a minute or two to chat, so long as you're not looking for mining work, I suppose.
Alright, so this guy we have seen before. I remember when we first arrived in Sidonia, he was sort of arguing with a couple of other miners who, I guess they spent a lot of creds trying to get to Sidonia, only to find that there's no mining work to be done. So, anyway. Yeah, I remember that explosion that we heard as well when we first got to Sidonia, so we can ask him about that. What's with the klaxons and the detonation announcement I heard?
Oh, that! Nothing to worry about. We do fracking on Mars with subterranean particle detonations. Those announcements are just to let people know when to expect them. Now, you probably felt the rumble when the detonations actually go off. That's all it is. Not too bad, eh?
I suppose it's not so bad. Well, now I'm even more concerned that particle detonations are happening around me all the time.
Oh, come on, mate. It's perfectly safe. We're miles away, so all we get is a little jiggle now and again. Just make sure to hold the railing when going downstairs and you'll be fine.
How goes the mining operation here on Mars?
Not so bad for one of the oldest mines in the settled systems. We struggle with the lack of decent equipment, but we work hard and make up for it. As I'm sure you know, we're responsible for supplying resources to Deimos Star Yards, which in turn is responsible for supplying UC naval vessels. That, among other major projects, makes us one of the United Colony's most important mining operations. The prestige and pay that comes with it almost makes up for being stationed at the arse end of the settled systems in the middle of nowhere.
Cool. Yeah, we heard about the Deimos constructions or whatever they're called. In fact, we've got one of the Deimos pieces, or maybe a few of those pieces on our new ship. So you must be the boss around here?
Yep, that's me. Joined up with Deimos when I was just 17 as a mining gopher. Go for this, go for that, you know how it is. I worked hard, proved myself capable, and got the promotion to mining director about 6 years ago, after the old boss retired. Some of the older guys resent me, but I give everyone a lot of leeway as long as they meet their quotas. So that keeps them happy enough.
I used to do mining work for Argos. I was hoping you'd have work, but it doesn't sound like it.
Argos, huh? Yeah, I've heard of them. That's great, but yeah, unfortunately all our mining contracts are filled right now. Unless, maybe you could help me out with a job. Off the books.
Ooh. Something spicy. Depends on what it is, but let's hear what you've got.
Great! I promise it's nothing that'll get anyone in any kind of trouble. See, you might have noticed that our equipment ain't exactly holding together like it used to. Problem is, we can't get new equipment unless we start exceeding our quotas, and we can't do that until we get new equipment. A real dilemma, right? I've got a plan for solving our little problem, though.
Sure, tell me the plan.
Okay, glad you're still on board. First, I need someone from the outside to bolster our yields so we can prove that we can exceed our quota. I'll fill you in on the rest of the details after you've hauled up some more. One standard quota should do. I need to know I can trust you with the easy stuff first.
Right. Are you sure you're not exploiting me for free labor? Why not just hire more miners?
Yeah, don't you think I want to? Corporate sets the contracts and they're not giving out anymore, so we work with what we've got. Something to do with insurance, benefits, and other liabilities. So I don't make the rules.
Right. Sure, let's do it.
When you've got enough, drop it off in the bin over there for processing. Then come see me.
Okay, cool. So let's take a look at this side quest. Red Tape Blues. Gather some iron. Surely we've got some iron already, but anyway, let's come back to this and let's actually go have a chat with Renee. She's probably worried about her posters by now.
Just put the pictures up where you think lots of people are going to see them. How cool is it going to be to see Space Frog everywhere? Well, not everywhere, but all over Sidonia at least.
Are there lots of other kids your age to play with around here?
Not really. I mean, there's Taye. He's a good friend. But he's also one of my only friends. There aren't many kids on Mars, cause my mom says that this is really only a place where people come to work hard jobs for a little while. But I wish there were more kids, cause it gets boring, like when Taye is busy and my mom and dad are off working.
Well, I finished posting the drawings all around Sidonia for you.
Hi! Thanks for doing that for me. I wish I could do it myself, but having a friendly adult help me is almost as good.
Yeah, I'm not even sure if she has money, but anything to help bring a smile to people's faces.
I know, right? Last time I did this, lots of people came over to tell me how much they loved it. I only hope these drawings stay up longer this time. Anyways, it's not much, but I got a little something for you as a thank you.
Oh, sweet. 12 creds. Oh, you can now build Space Frog posters from outposts or whatever. Oh, that's cool. Yes, we're definitely gonna put like Space Frogs when we go to outposts, or when we set up new outposts, that is. Alright, so we need to get some more iron, and look, we might have some right now, but it doesn't matter. I think I'll just go out and try and find some more iron. But we'll do that in the process of actually completing another one of our main objectives here. So let's go to Sumati and see if we can find another artifact. Actually, speaking of artifacts, we already found one artifact while we were looking for Andrea. Does it matter if we actually make our way back to the lodge right now and maybe just drop off you know, one of those? Hang on, how do I... Can I not go directly to the lodge from here? Like, it seems so difficult to control the map sometimes and to do what I want to do. But maybe it's easier if we go to... what's a task to maybe go speak with Sam. That'll take us to the lodge. There we go. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure how you would zoom in from the system maps, or the galaxy map, into a system that you actually want to visit. Not for any particular reason, do you know what I mean? But anyway, I figure maybe we can go to the lodge, we can see what happens if we leave the next artifact in place. Yeah, there we go. Another artifact. People's not around to actually see what happens. It just looks like the artifacts are just doing their thing, you know, floating and looking all majestic. What do we have here? Constellation Guide. Permanently reduces fall damage by 5%. Yes, please. Didn't even notice that there. Anything else of use that we should be looking at? I don't know if we want to bring Sarah with us to the next area. But I suppose that's okay. We've got Vasco, so... Alright. Let's head back, and let's see if we can head to Samati. And apparently it's in Narion, which we have been to before. Let's do it. Alright, so... just taking a look at Narion here. Yeah, okay. So, we've been to the planet Crete. That was that very first Xeno Warfare research facility that we visited. And we had to clear out the pirates from that particular station. But anyway, let us land and let's find out what to do next. Okay, abandoned outpost. So one thing that I've noticed with the ship is I feel like the ship's a little bit elongated, and I sort of want to widen the ship up a little bit if we can. So I reckon we'll do that in the next couple of episodes or so, but let's check out what's going on here. I'm guessing more spaces or more, you know, mercenaries.
Captain, do you require my assistance?
Do you mind if I ask you some personal questions?
I believe this is a process known as small talk. It is not my specialty, but I will do my best.
What's your read on Barrett?
It is impossible to read Barrett. He is neither a book nor a block of code. If you are asking for a summary of my observations on his behavior, I will provide one.
He does seem like quite the character.
Based on my understanding of Barrett, I believe he would be flattered by that assessment.
How does traveling with me compare to traveling with Barrett?
I find you to be a more measured and logical captain than Barrett. It would be quite difficult for another human to be more reckless than him. My likelihood of expiration due to corporeal destruction has been significantly reduced since coming aboard your ship. You should consider this a success.
Okay, I'll take the wins where I can get it. I'd like to know more about what makes you tick.
My programming dictates that I must answer any question.
How did you become part of Constellation?
Constellation recovered me from an abandoned lunar robotics factory on Earth's moon, where I was manufactured. I am told I was in quite a state of disrepair. Barrett elected to refurbish me after the discovery. Since then, I have been reprogrammed to be useful to Constellation.
You were built on Earth's moon?
That is correct. I am a first-generation Model A robot. As such, I was manufactured on Earth's moon. Modern lunar robotics products are manufactured elsewhere.
How did you get your name?
Constellation named me after the Portuguese explorer Vasco da Gama, who resided on Earth in the 15th century AD. He explored his home planet by way of its seas. Barrett tells me he was quite an accomplished explorer. I am inclined to believe it, as that is a compliment Barrett normally reserves for himself.
Do you remember anything before you were reprogrammed?
Some data from my time on Earth's moon remains deep in my motherboard, but I do not frequently access it. Very little of what is in those files would prove useful to modern spacefarers.
It's a good thing they were able to fix you.
Constellation is an exceptionally driven and intelligent group of humans. I would expect nothing less of them. I will answer your questions truthfully. Unlike you, I am incapable of lying.
Alright, let's continue this chat another time.
I will endeavor to provide a
Alright, I don't have any questions right
I
now.
am relieved that your curiosity has been satisfied.
Alright, let's blast some spaces. Assuming these guys are hostile, that is. And Vasco should be following us, right? Yeah, okay. Yep, spaces, as I thought. Okay, let's do it. Maybe we'll be able to sneak in a little bit here.
This place ain't for the light. Show yourself, bastard!
That was a really bad first shot. Big whiff. Okay, nice. I like how we're inflicting burning using this weapon, actually, so even though we don't completely kill them on the first shot, they just slowly die. It's good. Don't need to waste so many bullets. What I say about not wasting so many bullets? Okay, I don't like the fact that there are so many turrets here. Actually, do we have... No, we don't have a burst fire weapon. Actually, maybe we do. I forget which slot we put it in. There we go. Okay, my bad. This is not a burst fire weapon. Though it is a pretty decent rifle, though. Okay, accuracy is not the best. And doesn't seem to be doing a lot of damage either. I guess we've got ballistics upgraded a lot more anyway, so... I do need to remember that a lot of mechanical enemies take more damage from lasers. Nice. There's that cutlass again. Alright, let's loot the area before we move on. Got a lot of ammo for this weapon, actually. much weight do we have? 93. Okay, I should be maybe a tiny little bit more liberal with what I pick up. Okay, Vasco just like appears in front of you. Especially when he can't exactly catch up due to the terrain. It is really, really weird and very awkward when that happens.
This place ain't for the likes of you. It's going down. I won't die.
Seems we are victorious.
Scouts Equinox. Okay, take that. Alright, so helium-3 extraction site. Curious. I am gonna go, but I figure maybe before we do that, I just want to head back down, because I feel like maybe we could have missed like some kind of room down here. Potentially. Yeah, here we go. Turret control. Okay, we've destroyed all of the turrets. All right, so if we wanted to, we could go through here if we had enough in lockpicking. Actually, speaking of lockpicking, I just wanted to check on skill points. Yeah, we've got a couple of free skill points to use. So let's actually make a decision here on what to do. Spend one more point. Okay, we need one more point in here. I don't know about boxing and stealth. Again, not the kind of playthrough that we're going for here, but I think maybe increasing our carry strength is a good idea to do early on. Adds another level of zoom to the hand scanner, and scan distance is increased to 30 meters. That could help, but not that much, I feel. Recover more HP, maybe. I reckon maybe getting a throwing arc and doing more damage or having a bigger radius on grenades would be good. So let's do that. Alright. So, we backtracked for nothing, it seems. That's okay. We'll enter through the crack in the mountain.
Damn it.
Ooh. Where were you hiding? Okay, I thought I got everyone, but anyway. It's been a month since we found this H3 extraction site. Not sure why it was ever abandoned, but it seems to be in good shape. Repairs are almost complete and we'll be able to get things up and running again soon. I've got to find a spare alternator though. I think we came around. Probably didn't go up there before. Okay, let's check out what's going on inside. I want to do a quick heal though. Oh god. Oh lord.
Exterior plating damaged. Your fragile body was not designed to take impacts like that. I am uncertain why you believed conflict with us was advisable.
I can take it! Fire! Hey!
Alert. Enemy location discovered.
Let's try and use this grenade. Okay, yep.
In case there are no hostile organisms
So-
nearby.
I did see the arc before, but I sort of let go a little bit quickly. We'll try it again. Okay, let's not get into that right this moment while we're being shot at.
You picked the wrong fight.
You're already dead. Just get started! Ha ha!
There we go. Let's try one more time.
I've had enough of this.
It is a fact that my firepower exceeds yours.
I think that's the area clear. Another safe there. With a digipick right on top of it as well. So it's like, here you go. Please unlock this safe. Okay, this is actually an advanced one. Might be a bit of a challenge. Yeah, I don't think this one belongs in the back line. Could either do that or that. So these two will unlock the front line. Alright. I think that's it, so that's good. That's good. That's good. So let's do it. Nice. Alright. Was it worth it? I'm not sure. Anyway. Hyper Catalyst. 3 notches on that one. Nuclear fuel rod. I have no idea what we would use that for. Living quarters key. This extraction site is a chance for us to start over and leave our past behind. We aren't pirates anymore, we're just regular people. Man, it feels good to say that. We're working hard to get everything up and running, and we're even managing to make it feel like home. Is this what we call retirement? Okay. So I guess these spacers are actually ex-pirates. Too bad we've killed them all. I mean, I would have liked to persuade them to let us in and just, you know, give us the artifact, if possible. Alright, we sort of need to go that way. I can already see some anti-grav stuff going on there, but let's backtrack a little bit and let's see if we can continue looting. Actually, did I loot the last guy here? Answer is no. No, I did not. Contraband cache. Okay. So we could try and unlock that if we had expert digipicking, but no, we don't have that. Varun Heretic Writings. Okay, so that's contraband apparently. I should have just let go of the key, to be honest, because I wouldn't mind actually doing another... Ooh, this is a suppressed Eon. I'll take that, in case we want to do some stealth. But yeah, I should have maybe let go of the key, because I don't mind doing another, you know, digipicking session, just to try and level up our digipicking ability, you know. I'm not sure if we've read this one. Yeah, anyway. You guys can have a read if you want. Almost missed those creds sitting there. Yeah, it's so hard to miss certain things. Sorry, it's so easy to miss certain things sometimes when you're so focused on looking for certain objects. Got another advanced safe here. Let's see what we can do. I mean, that fits. So these two would get us through the first layer. That looks okay. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like this one doesn't fit anywhere. So that looks good. That looks good as well. But then there's the matter of this one remaining. Okay, so that works potentially. Then I'm duplicating on stuff. That works. There we go. I had to use the auto slot there for the last one. That's fine. We've got quite a few digipicks to use, so I'm not too worried. Harvested organs. There's a piece of toast in the toilet. Oliver Twist. Chapter 1. Threats of the place where Oliver Twist was born and of the circumstances attending his birth. Among other public buildings in a certain town, which for many reasons reasons it will be prudent to refrain from mentioning, and to which I will assign no fictitious name, there is one anciently common to most towns, great or small, to wit, a workhouse, and in this workhouse was born, on a day and a date which I need not trouble myself to repeat, inasmuch as it can be of no possible consequence to the reader, in this stage of the business at all events, the item of mortality whose name is prefixed to the header of this chapter. The subsequent chapters of Charles Dickens' novel trace Oliver Twist's journey from parish boy to street thief to happy heir and adopted son. Frankenstein. Alright. I'll let you guys read that one in your own time. Alright, cool. So, have we looted everything? Maybe. There is upstairs though. Anything up here? Yes, plenty. I can't believe Consolidated Mining abandoned us. Apparently the installation wasn't profitable enough. I should have listened to Corey. These megacorps have no humanity. It's always money first. What a bunch of assholes. We haven't heard anything from them since they've cut us off, and we're about to run out of supplies. On top of that, we don't have a ship who can't let us go home. I'll try to craft an emitter to send an SOS to a passing ship. If this doesn't work, we could be stranded. Jeez. That is so bad. Guess, corporations are responsible for very little in this day and age, apparently. Okay, this is another advanced one, guys. This might take a while. Okay, that fits. Maybe this one? No. Maybe this one? No. So, we need 4 more. Yeah, okay. These 2 work. Now it's just the back line. That... I think that might work. There we go. That wasn't so hard. For 76 creds though, not really worth it. Oh man. I think the loot might actually be randomized, right? In a lot of these places, so you never really know what you're gonna get. I feel like that was probably the worst loot that we've seen from an advanced lock. So anyway, this goes back outside where we couldn't really digipick our way through before, right? So yeah, okay. So let's head back in there and we'll finally retrieve this artifact. And I suppose once we're done there, maybe we just need to head back to the lodge and place it into the center of the library. I don't know if people are gonna get together and have a chat about it. Maybe. I don't suppose this water would be safe. Okay. Ah, jackpot.
How can I be of service? Affirmative.
Let's leave Vasco there for a second. I wonder if Calamite is always present when we find these artifacts, but anyway. Artifact Zeta. Alright. No one to wake us up this time. Not even Vasco. So, do we need to take this home? Add the artifacts to the collection. Yep, so we've already added one. We just need to go back and add this one, I suppose. So, do that in a moment.
Hello, Captain. Order received.
Alright, well, I guess I don't really need to make my way back to the ship from here. I could literally just jump back to the lodge, right?
You should avoid falls from that height unless you are properly...
Actually, no, it'll be easier if we do this. Alright, home sweet home. Let's chuck this artifact in, and you know what? I reckon we're also going to check out a few more activities here while we're in New Atlantis. We may as well.
Drasia, thank goodness. We were worried.
Why? Was there a concern that I would not contribute to the mission?
No, of course not. We thought you might be hurt.
Oh, then thank you, but it was not necessary. We succeeded.
Alright. I guess she has some insecurities about not performing well in her duties. There you go. One more for the collection.
Look at you two. I'm jealous. I tried following up on some leads myself, but came back empty-handed.
They could be anywhere, can't they? Embedded in a rock, or in the hands of an unsuspecting novelty goods trader?
Got you beat. 3 artifacts to your 0. Which leads were you following?
A couple of scans from the eye. But it looks like you got there first. Shame on me for taking the scenic route, huh?
These artifacts really are something else.
I catch myself just staring at the collection sometimes, wondering what it all means. Maybe that's how our ancestors felt when they were looking up at the stars for the first time.
They didn't just gawk at the stars, Mateo. They explored. They tested. Science brought us to space, not daydreaming.
I disagree. What's the point of science if not to enable humanity's dreams? And where do those dreams come from?
Not every dream is a pleasant one. I agree with Noel. The work is what moves us forward.
You're with me, right? Science or dreams? Which one is the true muse of space exploration?
Ooh, okay. I think you sort of need a balance of both, because I think science is great and all, but, you know, there are creative people who can guide science into the right direction. I mean, look at science fiction. That's led to, you know, the application of real-world sciences. Anyway. Should we take any sides here? Let's go with dreams. Dreams. Without them, science has no meaning.
Exactly. We can't forget what really makes us human.
Genes and evolution are what made us human, Mateo. Both of you clearly need to go back to school.
You know what? I just realized I completely overtook this whole conversation. This should be about you and Andrasia celebrating a win for the group.
I do not mind being asked to join in a debate. It was good to hear everyone's sides. But I do agree that we accomplished something together. Thank you for your help.
You know, you could have helped me recover the other artifact as well, just saying. Apparently, it's pronounced Andrasia. Okay, I was not expecting that. I'm not sure I trust you yet, Andrea. And for yours, I'm happy to keep traveling with you.
I have no objections. Let us see what else we can find out there.
Noel, pulling some interesting data from those new artifacts. Tell the Rook to meet me back on board the station.
Roger that, Vladimir. He's on his way.
Alright, well, I guess we have another quest line to follow now, so let's actually take a look at that. So... okay, we're still following the same quest line actually, so we need to go back to the Eye and have a chat with Vlad. But we'll do that in a moment. Now, what I'm not entirely sure is whether or not Andrasia is actually following us right now.
Yes, you need me?
I'm not sure what this means exactly. If she would just wait here, maybe?
You will be lost without me, but as you wish.
Okay, yeah. I don't know about the choice of words that we say, because we literally just want her to hang back here at the lodge, you know. Nothing sinister or nothing negative about it, you know. She can just do whatever she wants in her own time. Let me go downstairs for a moment, guys, because I feel like we've been ignoring a lot of our upgrades and stuff like that. I figure maybe we can do a few upgrades to the spacesuit, since we haven't really changed the spacesuit up. We haven't really started using any other spacesuits. Maybe it might be good for us to just see what we can do with what we have. So let's take a look. We can install some mods. So we can go with ballistic shielding. Okay, right. So we need some of this stuff. Cosmetic. What even is cosmetic? I think we saw a cosmetics container before, but like, I thought when it says cosmetics, it actually means like, you know, like eyeliner and stuff like that, you know, stuff that a lot of women wear, which I'm not too familiar with. So again, we've got cosmetic here. Yeah, okay, so we can't really do anything right now. That's a shame. So I would have liked to just do a few upgrades there, but maybe next time. A few creds there, random. Let's check out our research. So we've got a couple of available projects. And what does this do? I forget. I think we've done research before, a very long time ago now, just to clear up some of the missions that we had. Medical treatment 1. Discover how to create antibiotic paste and infused bandages at pharmaceutical lab. Okay, so the research station actually unlocks the ability to then modify and craft stuff. Is that what we're saying? Yeah, okay. Yes, okay, I see. Blocked. A lot of stuff is blocked until we get to weapon engineering rank 1. Yep. Well, let's do it. There we go. Helmet mods. We don't have cosmetic again. And we don't have polymers either. So there is the ability to track projects. So this is really good. So hopefully maybe when we're out and about we can actually see if, you know, an item that we sort of look at and hover over will actually give us the icon to say that we're looking for these things. So that's gonna be good actually. So optic and laser mods. Yeah, okay, let's track that. Actually, no, we didn't need to track that. We had everything. I thought we only had one of these chlorosolanes. Anyway, it's fine. So we're tracking that. Everything else is still blocked. Old Earth cuisine. Can we actually find out what sort of recovery this gives us? Beverage development. Mixology. So now this gives us an excuse to actually pick up some ingredients. Why not? Let's track that one. And I think that's enough research for now. I am curious to see if there's anything on the board that we can pick up. Constellation. This is a lot of cash, actually. 8,500. Locate aeriform life in Indum. Yeah. I mean, why not? We can do it in our own time, right? So, but I'm not so keen on doing another, you know, survey mission right this moment, because I feel like last episode we spent so much time doing surveys. In fact, maybe half the episode was spent just running around doing surveys everywhere, and we didn't even complete surveying the entire planet. So we still have some work to do in that regard. Anyway, so we've got to make a decision here on what to do next. I am keen on having a chat with Vlad, but I figure maybe we should try and get a few activities out of the way here. Ooh, okay, we can actually visit Earth. A London landmark on Earth. Right, well, we'll definitely do that at some point. Layla. No, that's on Sidonia. Let's check this one out. No. I definitely just want something that we would do here. Brownouts in the well. I think this is something that we would have to do here. So yeah. I think it might be in the Mass District. Oh, actually, it's right over here. Well, let's see what we have to do. Brownouts. So that has something to do with, like, blackouts?
As you enter the city. Please.
I assume. Do we want to sell some of our stuff? We could.
Hope you're fine. If it belongs on your ship, then I'm... Oh, please, take a look.
Alright, so let's check out what we can get rid of. Yeah. And... few spacesuits as well. Be nice if we could get a little bit more physical resistances. Maybe as we progress in the game, we might actually find a few more items which are higher level, might give us better stats. The well. Not sure if we've actually been to the well before. Oh wow. This almost reminds me of Sidonia. This is like a bit of an arcade sort of thing going on underground, I suppose. All these random citizens everywhere. Infirmary in there.
There are always about a million things to do, and I'm only one person. It's so overwhelming. Hey! Oh, you're not Carl. Sorry, I shouldn't assume. Maybe you go by Carl. You're just not the Carl I was waiting for. We're supposed to be investigating a power drain down here. People have been reporting brownouts for a while, and Mass finally decided to follow up on it. I can't be in two places at once, and Carl isn't here. So I'm just trying to look inconspicuous.
Who's Carl?
Co-worker of mine on this assignment with me. Clearly not taking it seriously. Not really surprising. Most folks are fine with ignoring what goes on down here.
Talk to Luisa Reyes, tapping the grid. What exactly are you investigating?
We're trying to isolate a power drain, which looks like it's the result of a large amount of power being rerouted to various subsystems. But it's kind of a two-person job. Someone needs to find the junction boxes associated with those subsystems and power them down. The other person needs to monitor the system remotely. It's pretty simple, really, and relatively safe. Only a small chance of electrocution.
Okay. Yeah, sure, let's help.
Well, since you're here and Carl isn't, and I really want to get this solved, I will take you up on that. What I need is very technical. I can talk you through it remotely. I'm gonna head to the monitoring station. The first box we're looking for is over near UC Surplus. You know, Antonio's place. I can contact you once you get there.
Okay, so we're gonna help investigate the brownouts, and the first place is this Antonio's, but I think we're gonna continue with that in the next episode, guys. We've been at it for about an hour, so I think this is probably a good place for a bit of a break. So, alright, well, I hope you enjoyed this episode. As usual, leave a like, a dislike, or a comment or two down below. Stay true, and I'll see you guys in the next one.